Hey, it's Christine, your breakthrough coach. Good afternoon, Tuesday, and it is day 25 of 30 of the Video Vixen Challenge, and I am brought today to think about activism. So, what does activism mean to you? I feel there's a lot of energy behind that word activism. Activate, start something, change something, place effort towards something for change. And I wouldn't have really seen myself as an activist in particularly, especially when it comes to opposing, resisting, like the voting no and the protests and things like that. Because I know what resists persists. But I was on a video last night, Brian Ridgway won, and he was talking about oneness and how that is relational to what's going on right now, when there's a lot of yes and no's, there's a lot of sides of information, there's a lot of points of view, and all that kind of thing. So I was wondering, what was his stance then on activism? And he gave me a response that, made me think further, I guess. And that was, if you're inspired to act on something, activism, yes, certainly. Something like that, he said. And yeah, I remembered then that that's exactly what I've been doing the last few weeks. So instead of engaging in a lot of stressful vibes, stressful information vibes, stressful groups, conversations, I have been engaging in, acting in support of what I prefer. And that's exactly, what Brian was talking about, focusing on the preference of what we want in our experience and being thankful for everything that's showing up. Everything, even the things that look yucky and the things that look angry and the things that look evil and all of that kind of stuff, and the things that look fearful. Being thankful for it to shine a light on what is my preference. And so my activism are things like, there's somebody joining. Who's hiding behind there?
I'm trying to get my book.
Give me 2 secs. We've got school going on here in the background. So activism is setting out the day to adapt to our new circumstances without, with the least amount of stress that's, possible, like heading out for a walk after we're done, getting some fresh air, so we can continue to cohabit in harmony. I've been activating in my wardrobe, reorganizing, looking at things and getting creative, missing thrift shops big time, and just switching up perspective on things that I wear. Keeping the vibe high, I've changed my food habits. So I have engaged in setting some limitations and playing around and curiosity around eating only plant-based food. And what I would say about these choices in activism is that I'm tuning into love, I'm tuning into joy, I'm feeling joy as a default place. I created a group last night to come on and engage in some intentional creativity meditation, and just engaging in the type of energy that I want to expand in the world. The joy, and what Brian said last night, which I thought was just really, really powerful, simple but powerful, is like, if you want to see peace out there, you got to choose peace here. And that is definitely my ethos for the new year. And that's definitely where all my actions and inspirations have been born from, that place. And I'm noticing that I'm lighter in my step and enjoying the most of what we have right now, and knowing that it's not less than what we had before. It might be different. There might be things that I don't prefer. I'm moving towards the things I do prefer, to expand them, and they start with a feeling. And there's numerous ways of tapping into joy, numerous ways of tapping into peace, numerous ways of tapping into creativity. You know, I love painting, but I don't have to paint a picture. I can, you know, play with colour in my wardrobe, for example. Just doing it in different ways, laughing, and creating harmony within my household. Because it is my desire to see harmony in my world and harmony out there. So harmony within my body starts with my food, how I dress, how I be, and that's choosing harmony in my world. And that's activism, you know. It doesn't have to be out there with your banner and stomping the ground. That there's anything wrong with that either. Activism can be saying no to something, because that's how you decide. You say no. And it's also to be thankful, to know what's showing up for you to choose yes or no to in every moment. So that's my little spiel this afternoon. Thank you for listening. I saw someone on live earlier on, and if you're watching the replay, let me know. And so that's me for today, done and dusted. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.